中国人心连心，心连心，中国高消费倡导者。
More than 40 years ago, she was born and started a trek of entrepreneurship as one in 2,000 chessmen in China's small chemical fertilizer strategy. 40 years later, she has gone through wind and rain and left a brilliant figure on the stage of Chinese chemical fertilizer manufacturing and become a high-profile vanguard in the industry. From an annual output of 3,000 tons synthesis ammonia to chemical fertilizer production base with an annual output of 3 million tons, from 3.2 million venture funds to a large chemical fertilizer group with total assets of more than 10 billion RMB, from an ordinary private enterprise to an international capital market leader, from an obscure company to an energy-efficient pacemaker and high-efficient fertilizer advocator in China's fertilizer industry, Xinlianxin team keeps surpassing itself and writes down an arduous legend in entrepreneurship. Today, she keeps a foothold in Central Plains and spreads to the whole country. She successfully built up 2 production bases in Xinxiang and Xinjiang and set up more than a dozen branches and subsidiaries, 5 urea production lines, 8 compound fertilizer production lines, 2 coal mines, and 3 proprietary railway routes. She sets foot in the coal chemical industry, coal mining, special equipment manufacturing, clean energy production, industrial assembly, logistics, hotel management, and other fields, and builds a new pattern of diversified development dominated by fertilizers. This is the hinterland of Central Plains, Xinxiang, a throbbing heart of Xinlianxin Group with 12 fertilizer production lines, have made new records in industry indicators again and again. This is Manas in Xinjiang, the second production base of Xinlianxin, a first-class circular economic park in the new coal chemical industry is now springing up at the foot of the vast Mount Tianshan. As a national high-tech enterprise, Xinlianxin uses coal water slurry pressurization and gasification and other international advanced technology, invests a large sum in building national laboratories, engineering and technological research centers, postdoctoral R&D stations, China's nitrogen fertilizer industry R&D center, Xinjiang Water and Fertilizer Integration Research Center, and the largest agrochemical service center in China. It is generalized by the Ministry of Environmental Protection as an exemplary of 0.0 wastewater discharge in the same industry in China, and has been rated as an energy-efficient pacemaker and benchmarking enterprise by the Ministry of Industry and Information Technology of the PRC for 4 consecutive years. In an energy conservation and emission reduction standardization competition of national key industries, it won a National May Day Labor Diploma. The scale and comprehensive energy consumption of the company ranked the first among individual enterprises in China, which uses coal as the raw material. Xinlianxin develops core technology with independent intellectual property rights, invests up to 150 million yuan in research and development each year, researches and develops new products and processes, and becomes a pathfinder of energy-gathering urea and compound fertilizers in China. Now, it has formed a differentiated star product family of energy-gathering series, control release series, humic acid series, and medium trace element series. Xinlianxin cooperates with Chinese Academy of Sciences strategically and becomes the first production unit in China that masters the patented technology of control release urea. The yield of corn increases by more than 14% and wheat by more than 10% per mu, and brings a revolutionary improvement to the industrial adjustment of product structures. Sincerity is the way of heaven. Adherence to sincerity is the way of people. Xinlianxin philosophy believes that the meaning of sincerity is to abide by rules conscientiously, act upon the development laws of things, and finally achieve goals. Respect rules, integrate man and nature, revere laws and imitate nature. Achieve harmony and win-win with all stakeholders with a grateful heart. Grow up together. Associate with employees, clients, shareholders, partners, and the social public heart to heart. Fuse corporate culture and Confucianism perfectly. Form a huge joint force of remarkable management and development and strive to become the most respectable industrial leader. Pursuit of excellence is one of the core values of Xinlianxin. Xinlianxin builds an effective quality, environment, and OHSMS system, takes the lead to introduce Advanced International Balanced Scorecard, BSC strategic management in the industry, imports a National Quality Management Award criterion with the U.S. Baldrige Award as the basic mode, brings in a safety management idea from the U.S. DuPont, and builds a world-class safety management system. Xinlianxin is awarded a Special Progress Prize for System Management and the title of Benchmarking Enterprise for the Effective Operation of Management System. Xinlianxin innovates marketing mode and builds an efficient and rapid e-commerce and information network management platform. In order to satisfy customer needs, it invests a large sum in building a proprietary railway route to the company's storehouse. The delivery scope is across the country. Xinlianxin cooperates with the largest agricultural machinery manufacturer and seed enterprise in the province and establishes Xinlianxin agricultural machinery cooperatives to provide integrated services for end users from seeds, sowing to manuring. Xinlianxin sets up 5,000 sales outlets, 1,000 retail stores, and dozens of agrochemical service teams across 33 provinces and autonomous regions.
您好，这里是新联新农化服务中心。
Xinlianxin Agrochemical Service Center connects its promise, or rather an enterprise's conscience, to care to users, to serve them sincerely with the most professional, convenient, and satisfactory service network. To create a better tomorrow is a mission of Xinlianxin and a strong enterprise dream pursued by all Xinlianxin staff unremittingly. To create a better tomorrow, Chairman of the Board of Directors and General Manager Liu Xingshu proposed an overall strategy for the company, the 13th five-year plan. For instance, to adhere to the development direction of coal chemical industries, strengthen and enlarge chemical fertilizers further, stick to and do well in fertilizers, adhere to the competitive strategy of combining total cost leadership and products differentiation, realize industrial leadership in cost consumption, technical level, brand marketing, and security environment, lead the industry as a high-efficient fertilizer advocator in China, and strive to become the most respectable fertilizer group in China. We will stride forward for a better tomorrow.